I want to call the August 16, 2018 Daviess County Fiscal Court meeting to order. If you would, bow your heads and pray with me. Our Heavenly Father, we thank you for all the gifts that we receive from you. We ask that you watch over the men and women who serve in our armed forces, as well as all of our emergency responders. I ask for wisdom and understanding for this court. Grant us humility in our everyday life and give us the courage to make right decisions for our Daviess County community. We ask all these things in your name. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Once again, I want to welcome everyone to our August 16, 2018 Daviess County Fiscal Court meeting. Jenny, are you ready?
Item 1, consideration for approval, A minutes of the August 2nd, 2018 court meeting.
Motion approved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Commissioners, you've all had a copy of the minutes in your possession for some time. Any additions, deletions, or corrections? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
B, all claims for all departments.
Move to approve.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Again, Commissioners, you all had a copy of the bills due and payable by Daviess County Fiscal Court in your possession. Any questions of the Treasurer at this time? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, motion carries.
C, detention centers updated inmate and visitor handbooks and the PREA manual.
Motion approved. Second.
I have a motion and a second. Jailer Magdalene is with us tonight. Jailer, would you hop up to the podium? Don't want to put you on the spot, but briefly tell us what you're asking us to do.
Sure. This is our annual update of our visitor and inmate handbooks along with our PREA manual. And we have 2 other manuals that we are in the process of reviewing. Those will be ready in November. It's just our annual update, Judge.
There were some changes, but they were minimal, nothing substantial.
Nothing substantial or noteworthy.
Okay. Question or comment?
I just have an incidental. Do you have a committee that goes through those every
We
year?
do. It's Joni Clark and then the command staff and myself.
Because I read a lot of those changes. It makes sense. Somebody's working and doing a good job.
Thank you.
Any other question or comment? Jailer, I just want to take the opportunity to thank you. I think you've been on that job now for what, right at a year. You've done a great job, and keep up the good work. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Thank you, Jailer.
Thank you.
D, interlocal agreement with the City of Owensboro regarding the 2018 JAG grant.
Move to approve.
Second.
I have a motion and second. Who's going to handle this one? Everybody looks.
Yes, you are.
I guess I can at least
talk
talk about it a little bit,
All right.
Judge. I mean, this is the one that the city and the county do each year and trade off. Both the sheriff's office and the police department apply every other year for the other one to get the approval for the funds to provide for, in this instance, it'll be a traffic data collector, some mobile barcode computers and cradles, and some intoxilizers. This year is the city's turn.
And that's
The application for the
that's
grant.
an agreement between OPD and the Sheriff's Department.
It is. And
Any question or comment? There being none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
E, KDLA grant contract amendment for Micrographics services, and that contract award will go to Kofile.
Motion approved. Second.
I have a motion and second. Jordan, are you going to talk about this?
Yes, Judge. This is a bid that we conducted in 2016 to microfilm fiscal court order books through a KDLA grant. The Kentucky Department of Libraries and Archives won the bid. They had 2 years to complete it and failed to do so. So they have provided the additional funds for their competitor to do the work. This service will be covered fully by grant funds, and it's in the total amount of $12,840.
Okay. Question or comment by the commission? Question or comment by the public? There being none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
F, reject bid 2418 Panther Creek Park lighting project.
Move to approve. Second.
I have a motion second. Jordan, are you going to talk about this?
Yes, Judge. Fiscal Court solicited bids for the lighting of Panther Creek Park, Field 1 and 2. We received 3 bids, all of which exceeded the expected budget for this project. It's our recommendation to reject all bids and rebid this project under an altered scope.
Any idea how long it'll take us to?
We should have this ready for the September 6th meeting.
And if we award it September 6th, we'll still have time to do the lighting over and get ready for the spring program, I guess.
We will be on the exact same construction timetable that we were before.
Okay.
You mean by September 6th that we'll be able to award the bid on that night?
Should be able to, yeah.
Okay, good.
Any other question or comment?
Got a question,
Yes,
Judge.
sir.
Are we planning on buying these supplies, then hopefully you're getting a labor bid or what?
That is correct. We're going to pay for the materials directly, save the sales tax, which means we have to alter the bid slightly to be able to do that. We are also going to change some of the material packaging to share poles, save a little bit more money.
Okay, thanks.
Any other question or comment? Question or comment by the public? There being none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
To return to the table and award bid 2518, one new compactor.
Move to approve.
Second.
Okay, so I've had a motion and second to return to the table the original motion and second to buy the new compactor. Jordan, talk to us a little bit about all the iterations and all the things that we went through to arrive at a decision we could have gotten to 2 weeks ago.
Certainly, Judge. Fiscal Court solicited bids for a new landfill compactor for the West Daviess County landfill. This was done in light of a compactor that was damaged by a fire. It is currently inoperable. We looked at whether or not the landfill could benefit from having 3 compactors in a rotation, since we're presented with insurance reimbursement that would offset the cost. After extensive analysis, we decided to go back with just the 2 compactor rule. We received 4 bids, the lowest of which is Humdinger Equipment, having no exceptions to our bid specifications outside of minor design details. We recommend award for the 2018 TANA with the optional fire suppression system in the amount of $894,000. It should be noted this will be offset by the insurance reimbursement of $191,000, further offset by the sale of the machine should that be approved.
Okay. Question or comment by the commission?
I just got a question, Judge. Excuse me. Did we rent that piece of equipment possibly from this company? And if we did, would there be any rental reimbursement toward the purchase?
The rental reimbursement will be offset by any money that we receive from the sale or insurance reimbursement. But
Thanks.
Okay. Any other question or comment? Question or comment by the public? Boys in the landfill play with big toys, don't they? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
H, award quote for the landfill basin dredging project.
Move to approve.
Second.
I have a motion second. David, are you the one doing this, or is it Jordan? Or is it Mark?
I can do it.
All right, Jordan.
We requested quotes for dredging approximately 600,000 gallons in the sediment basin at the landfill to remove silt. We received 2 responsive quotes in the region. O'Brien Grain Farms is the lowest one received, having no exceptions to our specifications. We recommend pursuing the lowest quote for a total amount of $15,000.
Question or comment? Jordan, in the specifications, did you have a particular place where the dredged material had to be disposed of?
The site was shown to both people that were interested. It is just off to the side, I believe.
So it's going to be disposed off on the landfill property?
Yes, it's going to be on landfill property.
Okay. Any other question or comment? Question or comment to the public? There being none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
I declare surplus Unit 124, a 2010 Aljon compactor.
Motion approved.
Second.
Motion second. Jordan?
Yes, Judge, this is the compactor that was damaged by the fire. We've chosen not to repair it, and this is simply approval to declare it surplus in order to be able to sell it.
Okay. Question or comment by the commission? Question or comment by the public? There being none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
Surety bond release Unit 1, Bridgewood subdivision.
Motion approved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Mr. Brasher.
Yes, Judge. The developer has asked for release of the final surety for this unit of the subdivision. My office has inspected the work. It has been completed in accordance with our specifications. I recommend approval.
Any question by the commission? Does this, Mark, does this complete that subdivision or that section?
Yes, it's currently just one unit, and it does complete that one unit.
All right. Hearing no other comment, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
K, accept the following retirement resignations effective August 31st, 2018. Janet Paris, County Attorney Administrative Specialist, 30 years. Harvey Henderson, Fire Inspector, 25 years. Gary Beecham, Transfer Station Truck Driver, 18 years.
Move to approve.
Second.
I have a motion and second. The only one of those three here is Harvey. Harvey, whether or not we accept this on your behalf depends on what you have to say to us at the mic. So get up here and say something to us.
Well, the closer it gets, the more mixed feelings I have on that. I've been there for a long time, and I'm going to miss it. But I do want to say, as leaving, I appreciate the fiscal court. I've sat through here for 25 years, so it's been several judges and commissioners, and each and every one of us supported us, the Daviess County Fire Department, and our projects. So we can look out at our surrounding counties. If our guys go out training, sometimes we go out of the county, go training. We know we've got good equipment, and the reason we've got good equipment because we've got good support from our citizens and our commission. So we appreciate that. We really do. I want to thank Dwayne, past chief, for everything he's done for me, all the chiefs I've been through, and these guys that are right here. It is a brotherhood. So we go on the runs when the tones drop. Before that, we may have an argument about a baseball game or something like that, but when the tones drop, we are one unit, and we always have been, and they always will be. So
Chief Joe Kennedy wanted me to ask you if you thanked him for anything.
I don't want to do it over the.
Well, I said I suspect he thanked you for retiring.
Yeah, I just do it in person. I don't want nobody else to know that.
All right. Well, Harvey, we hope you or wish you the best, and thanks for everything that you've done, not for us, but for all the citizens in Daviess County. And
I appreciate that,
you'll
Josh.
be missed, and look forward for you to. And Harvey just spoke to me about volunteering for some of the committees and things that we have. So some of the boards, and I appreciate the fact that you want to stay involved. So
yeah,
thank you.
Okay, thank you again.
Guys, anything you want to say?
I just want to say congratulations on your retirement, and thank you for your many years of service.
And Judge, may I take?
Yes.
I'd just like to say thanks to Janet. I know she's worked for you all or been with us for the last 30 years. She's been one of my right hands for the last 12 years, and before that, for the 18 years before that, she worked in the office for me. So.
Well, and I was going to say thanks to Janet too, but I'll get to do that. Is it Monday?
Monday, yes, yes. So and all of you are invited Monday to come over for that.
We have a little get together for her. So I'm going to bring her a jar of her own squash pickles as a present, a retirement present. And Gary Beecham for his work at the transfer station. He's going to be missed as well. So. Commissioners, if there's no other sentiment to be expressed, all those in favor of accepting the retirement resignation signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
L, promote Nicholas Wald, engineer in the fire department, effective August 19, 2018.
Move to approve.
Second.
I have a motion, second. Nick, stand up. All right, now Chief, introduce him to us.
Yes, Judge. For engineer's position, we Commissioner Caslen, Ms. Hardesty, and I, and all my assistant chiefs, we interviewed 7 candidates, and they were all excellent candidates. But Nick has been with the fire service for quite some time, volunteer, and now with the paid department for several years. And we chose him as engineer, and I think we made it excellent.
We have started a new tradition tonight. Deputy, bring the taser up, and we're going to see the engineer. Well, Nick, welcome aboard, assuming that they're all going to vote for you. Okay. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
M, promote James Walton to lieutenant in the Department of Fire effective August 19, 2018.
Motion approved.
I
Second.
have a motion and a second. Al, stand up. Yep, get up here.
Al has his wife, his better half, with him tonight.
I would have called her up
Yeah.
before him, but.
His first name's James. We all know him as Al, and we interviewed 5 for this position, and Al was the best candidate we felt, and he's always been an excellent employee and an asset to our department, and the future's still bright with the ones that unfortunately we couldn't promote them all.
Well, I can say this, Al has been a good employee of the fire department simply because I've not seen him in my office for any reason. And I asked him, I said, Al, are you any kin to Commissioner Watson? And he said, I hope not. So.
Ask the same question, Judge.
So anyway, I'm not going to welcome you aboard. I'm just going to welcome you to your new position. All right, Commissioners, anything that you would like to say?
I'll just say congratulations to Al and also to Nick.
Okay. All righty, if there's no other comment, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Congratulations to both of you.
2, consideration for appointment, A, to the Owensboro-Daviess County Drug-Free Steering Committee Alliance, term 9/1/18 to 9/1/2021, Ronson Lynn Clark, Laura McLaren, and Jason Worth.
Motion approved.
Second.
I have a motion and second. Commissioners, I can vouch for all 3 of these. They've been on there since the commission was established. They've done a good job, and I appreciate their willingness to serve again. Any question or comment? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries.
3, consideration for discussion, A, first reading of 2018 tax ordinance fiscal year 18-19.
I don't have this is the first reading, so we don't have a motion or a second. Mr. Hendricks, you want to talk to us about this?
Yes, consistent with the budget, this ordinance is going to reflect that Daviess County is not changing its tax rates. The rates will remain the same as they were for 2017. The court still has to approve the rates each year. So just by the fact they're doing it doesn't mean they're raising them. It's just required no matter what. But these rates do reflect no changes. I'll read the rates. All rates are reflected as cents per $100 of value. The real property rate will remain at 13.5 cents. Tangible personal will be 17.12. Personal service company real property 13.5. Tangible property 17.12. Distilled spirits 17.12. Motor vehicles are 17 cents, watercraft 17 cents, large non-commercial watercraft 17.12, aircraft 17.12, ag products, mostly tobacco and storage, is 1.5 cents, other products 4.5 cents, and bank deposit tax is 2.5 cents. This is the first reading. Second reading and adoption will be September 6th.
Any questions, Commissioners? Any comment? Mr. Hendricks, there was a recommended rate that we would go to the compensating rate. What was that rate?
Yeah, each year the DLG sends us a document that defines 2 rates. One is the compensating rate, which can be defined as the rate that would yield the same amount of revenue as you had the prior year. The compensating rate actually went up to 13.6 because some of the personal property is lower this year. The 4% rate would have been 14.1%. The corresponding compensating rate for personal property would have taken it up from 17.12 to 18.23. But in my discussions with members of the court, it's my belief that the consent of the court is to leave the rates alone.
Commissioners were able to do that for the folks in Daviess County every year because of your good efforts in making sure that we stay within our budget and the good efforts of all the employees in the various departments. So I want to thank each of you and pass that thanks on to our employees.
Yes.
I just want to make a comment. You know, whenever each year we look at the tax rates, it's always, you always dread that day, and then you also look forward to it at the same time. And luckily we were able to do what we're doing here, and so it's a good day. It wasn't one we needed to dread, so it's a good day.
Any other question, any other comment? Next item.
B, first reading of 5/2018, establishing assessment warrants for Woodlands South subdivision area.
Claude, do you need to read whatever we need to read on this one?
I will read very quickly, Judge, what we are doing. Regional Water Resource Agencies made requests to ask for assessment warrants for Woodland South subdivision. They've authorized the construction of the sewers and the wastewater collection system. These will be warrants that will collect the amounts of monies that are necessary to pay for each individual's share of that assessed cost.
Okay. And that share is $6,953.42.
I believe that's correct, Judge.
Okay. And that is, I heard you say Woodland South, but isn't that all of Woodlands? That's all of the Woodlands. Yeah, okay, thank you, because I was thinking the Woodlands south of 56 divided by the ditch, but we had not assessed the northern part of that subdivision, had we? Okay, so this is that whole 95 homes, roughly.
It also includes some homes on Wayne Bridge Road.
Yes, okay. Any other question or comment? Any question or comment about this by the public? Okay, next item, Jenny. We will vote on this next meeting.
Yes, next time, Judge.
C, other business to be brought before the court.
Hopefully we have none.
Sir, D,
All right.
public comments.
This is the time during our meeting in which we invite the public to come forward, identify themselves at the podium, and you're welcome to speak on anything other than what was on the agenda. No takers.
E, employee anniversaries.
We have one, Mike Winchell, 30 years as a heavy equipment operator. That's a long time to be driving one of those big boy toys, isn't it? So, Mike, thank you very much for your service to Daviess County. Next item.
F, comments by Daviess Fiscal Court.
Well, first, let me talk, Commissioners. We're going to advertise for a bid number 30-2018 to clean the landfill basin. That's coming up, and then we're going to advertise a bid 31-2018 on the surplus Aljons, so we can see what we're going to get for it. We chose not to trade it in. We felt that we could probably get more money selling it. Isn't that correct, Jordan? Okay. So any question or comment about those two bid advertisements that we're going to be doing? Okay. Comments by the Central Commissioner, Commissioner Caslin.
Pass.
How about the West Commissioner?
I'll pass also.
How about the East Commissioner?
Free food tonight at Reed's Orchard by the Farmington Bureau. So, you know, if you're hungry, go out there and eat, because I'm going out there.
We've got several things going on tonight. Elizabeth Mundy Center.
So they have a fundraiser tonight at Immaculate.
Fundraiser. Claude was telling me the
Owensboro Police Department's award banquet is tonight.
Right, and then there was one other that was there one other that you were talking about? I can't remember. All the commissioners and myself were in Louisville this week for the Governor's Local Issues Conference. There were a lot of good information dispensed, a lot of conversation, and several adult beverages that were consumed. And I think that for every adult beverage that some of my commissioners drank, they got smarter. I find myself doing that. If there is no other business to be brought before, what? Oh, I'm sorry.
Red letters.
Today, signing of executive order. Today I signed an executive order number 5/2018 for a wet dry election for County Precinct E103 Utica, and that election will be held on 11/6/18, November 6/18, 2018, which is during the general or regular election. I think, Claude, you don't know, and I can't remember what Richard told me. I said, how many more precincts do we have that?
I do not know the number that are remain
But
dry.
the good news, it's not costing us
Not
to have
anymore.
these elections individually. Thank you, General Assembly. If there's no other business to be brought before Daviess County Fiscal Court without exception, we're adjourned.
Just have a couple to sign, or maybe 3.